Hey friends, welcome back to We Overlap, We Love You. Discussing a new song today, A Flame in the Frame, Within a Frame, and also talking about a book more and more. This song is about the soul, or the essence of your being, wanting to be free from the structures of society, which is a flame within a frame, the symbology of the song. That's where we wrote the song, A Flame Within a Frame. This is,
That's it. That's
yeah,
what it's all about.
yes, it is.
You're born a certain way and then taught to be something that you're not.
Right.
So a flame is born within you, but you're put into a frame, and then people come and basically watch and judge you. Oh, this is a beautiful picture, but that flame is burning to get out of the frame. And that's what this song is about. It's about being who you were born to be and not who you're supposed to be.
Exactly. Copying it.
And it's an amazing song. You did a great job with the mixing and the singing and everything. I couldn't ask for anything better, or a better expression of what we were writing.
Exactly.
Because we always collaborate on words and music and things like that.
Yes, we do. Manifestation,
But
co-creation.
if you just stop and think about it, you're like a beautiful Picasso hanging on a wall, and people come into this museum just to look at you, and they judge you, but the picture itself is the picture. You don't have to be what the observer sees.
Yeah.
You just have to be that flame that's within you that's burning to get out.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you and I do when we write songs and create art and things like that.
It is.
And being the flame and not the frame allows us to experience what we call life in a way that's free.
Fluid. Yeah.
Free from the flame. From the frame. Sorry about that.
Structured limitations, yeah. Limitations, structured beliefs, all of that.
Exactly. I mean, it goes back to any kind of political or religious system that you have to be this in order to get to heaven. But no, you don't. You're not in a frame. You're the flame. You were born a flame. You see, and you have to burn. So it really is the flame trying to burn its way out. And a lot of people can't do that. But some people can.
Yeah, they can.
And they become I don't want to say leaders, because no, it's actually leaders for the most part are in the frame. They become the people who lead you.
Symbols, yeah.
Yeah, who lead you out of the frame.
Right.
Saying, hey, look, there's another way. And that goes back to the book that we're working on, The Myth of Death. And I just feel that if we can convey to people that death is a myth and the biggest fear of humanity is gone, then they can be themselves.
You burn like a flame.
Yeah, exactly. Be the flame, because then you're always burning, you're always creating, you're the source. Where else do we come from other than the source?
Right.
And it makes no sense. And we've talked about this so many times that source has no source. It doesn't know what it is. That's why it evolves. And once we define source, then we become something other than what we were born to be. We can no longer flow with source. And you talk about flowing all the time.
Yeah.
And just being in the flow.
Right.
And that's, to me and to you, is the true source of happiness.
Yes, it is.
You don't know what's coming tomorrow. For all you know, you might be dead tomorrow, but you sure as hell ain't going to know if you are. Well, then again, you might,
Yeah.
But worrying about it is such a waste of the creativity that is us, that is our birth. Born of creation, what does that tell you? It means that we're born to create, not for ourselves, but for everyone, which is the same thing.
Yeah, to be an inspiration.
And that's what Rich and I do. I mean, that really is all we do. We're not trying to be famous or anything like that. We're just like, this is who we are. This is how we're living.
Yeah.
I remember being in my 20s and just being so upset and wondering, what do I want to be when I grow up? And that's in my 20s. And I couldn't come up with an answer.
Right.
You know,
Make it up. Yeah.
I don't know what I want to be.
Yeah. Nobody does.
Well, there's such a limitation on your choices.
Yeah.
And then I remember being a kid and thinking I wanted to be a writer. You know, I'm sure you, with your voice and all that, you wanted to be a singer, and you did it.
Yeah.
You know, you did it. But it took me a long time to kind of accept that I didn't have to be what other people thought I should be.
Right. Just you're right.
And, yeah. And that entire time, Rich, I gotta be honest with you, I was miserable. You know, I was playing some sort of game that I thought everyone else was playing, and they weren't.
It's just you.
Yeah, you got to be who you are, and that's what this song is about. That's what our book is about.
Yeah.
A flame with a. I always mix that up. A flame within a frame. It's always trying to burn its way out, and it doesn't know why, because it doesn't have a real option.
No reason, just burns. Yeah,
exactly. And then when it burns enough, then all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm done. You can keep, and in the song it says looking outside, looking inside, you know, things like that. Yeah. But it's the same movement. Outside and inside are the same thing.
Just human language is all it is, yeah.
That's it. And all the words are just frames.
And just pointing. Yeah.
And once you step out of that, you might think that you're going to be lost. But really, you're found.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You know, you found yourself. You no longer have to look in the mirror and go, what am I supposed to be when I grow up? You're like, well, this is me.
Right. You're being it.
Yeah. And you're done. You know, and that's what we're writing about. And you know how I feel about our songs, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They all have a meaning, a depth. That
plant seeds in your heart. We're going to plant seeds in your heart, buddy.
Well, actually, I'm the guy who plants the seeds, and you're the gardener who makes it blossom.
Yeah.
Something beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, but in the end, it's the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, we're the same. We see the same things.
Yeah. Perspective.
Exactly. It's not about me proving you right or wrong, or you proving me right or wrong. It's just a blessing, and it's just such a gift. And that's what true friends are, is that you complement each other.
Yeah.
It's not about I'm better than you or you're better than me or anything like that. We're one. And I think it's important for people to understand that we're all one. You know, there's one pulse, and it doesn't matter if it's the pulse of a hummingbird outside my window or if it's the pulse of me. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same pulse.
You're right.
Yeah. And that's why that's the only reason we get to go to funerals. One person's pulse ended, but our pulse is still there. And to get people to understand that is truly the myth of death. And the song and the book we're writing about. But I truly love this song. I love the one you're working on now. You know, I just want that explosion from you that you.
Yeah, it'll come up.
No, to me, that's your trademark. Is like being able to shift gears, to transition.
Right.
And when I don't hear it, I miss it. You know, I mean, truly. Yeah. And I think it's. The next song, what is it called?
This is called I Forgot to Remember.
I say, no.
I forgot to remember.
That's the new one. What I Say is what I'm working on now. Yeah, I don't even remember what this song's name. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
The song right now is I Forgot to Remember. What I'm working on right now.
Yeah. And it's really special. And all of Richard's songs are special, and you know, I'm just grateful to have him in my life. And like we said in our last chat, that the chances of us meeting, well, actually, they're 100% because we did.
Exactly, it's happening. So it's been.
Yeah, it's already happened.
Yeah, no thought.
We talked about that too, which is in the next song.
Yeah,
it's not happening; it's already happened.
Exactly. It's all
and we're doing really well on YouTube, and we hope and we thank our subscribers. We hope you'll keep listening and understand that we actually care very much about you.
Yes.
Not just the subscriptions, but in the understanding of what we're doing. It's not just about the music, which Richard does an incredible job, but it's about the message we're trying to convey. And we're going to keep conveying it until we can't do it anymore.
That's all we know.
That's all we know. That's who we are.
Yeah.
Which is what we talked about earlier, which is you're born to be something.
Right.
And you have to find out. You can't look to others to find out who you are. They'll give you lots of advice. They'll tell you, do this, do that, and you'll be happy. They're not happy. Oh yeah, do as I say. It's like my father said, is do as I say, not as I do. Right. And even as a child, I'm like, that's disgusting. What does that even mean?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't smoke, yet I catch him outside smoking a cigarette behind the shed.
It's hidden.
And then take me to church and say that I'm going to get punished if I do what he's doing.
Confuses, man. Messes your mind up. Yeah.
Of course. It creates the frame, bro.
Psychology. Yeah, sure does. Yeah. Psychology.
It creates the frame.
Yeah, it does.
And then you have that flame within the frame that wants to escape. But for the most part, trying to escape the frame is what causes what we call psychology and psychological problems.
Exactly. Burn bright, it goes away by itself. Keep burning the authentic self. It burns away.
Authentic self. I love when you say that. Yeah. Because I know it's the absolute truth.
Yeah.
And again, as we discussed, it doesn't mean that you're going to be necessarily a bad person or some whatever. It's the fact that you can't escape the frame that creates the badness, that the frustration, and I want to escape, but I don't know how. Right. And what we're saying is that you don't have to escape a frame that doesn't exist.
Just burn bright. Keep burning, it's gone.
Yeah. That works perfectly. Just keep burning.
Yeah.
Just light the candle and let it burn.
Yep.
And I think that's pretty much what I have to say about this song, but I do love it.
Yeah.
And the book will be out, as only Rich knows. I'm having surgery this week, 2 days, on my teeth. And so I'm a little distracted, but the book will be out. I'll have it in Rich's hands this weekend.
We're close, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're real close. It's done.
Yeah.
It's just structural, but I want to get a couple more songs out before that happens. And I've sent them to you, but I know it takes time to get them all put together.
It does.
And certainly look forward to this next song, which is truly amazing. And we hope you love it. And we hope you keep following and subscribing and ringing the bell and understand how much we care about you.
Exactly. Please interact with us too. We care about you. Please don't feel afraid or hesitant to talk with us. Please reach out to us.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to judge you.
No.
And we've been judged our whole lives, and we just got sick of it. And somehow we found each other, and now the judgment is gone. We just collaborate. We
create daily.
We create.
Yeah, that's all we do.
And there's I don't think that being part of creation, not a part, but being creation has anything to do with judgment.
It can't. It cannot.
No.
You judge, you're not creating.
Exactly. We do dialogue, not debate. Debate is two ideas fighting with each other to prove one is right and one is wrong. But in dialogue, there's expansion. There is the creation.
Opening up, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's all it is, bro. That's why you and I, we just click.
Yeah, we listen to each other and we grow together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. We have a lot of fun. We do. You guys don't read everything we write to each other, but it's always, I don't want to call it enlightening, but it's always
For us, it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's resonance. It's like I was thinking about that. You say that today. I mean, you say that all the time. But like when you play a G on a guitar, there's a vibration.
Yeah.
And then the C goes with the G. And it's a vibration. It's a resonance.
Harmonics, exactly.
Harmony.
Right, yeah.
Perfectly stated, my brother.
Yeah.
All right, man. We done?
Yeah, we're done. We love you guys. Stick
All
around
right.
for the songs, and thank you for subscribing and being a part of our team.
Yeah, love you, bro.
Great day to see you, brother. Good job.
All right, man.
Bye.
Bye.